Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. I am Sean Zimi with SideGigSean.com, and I welcome you to this live. Got a great one for you today. Have you ever paid attention to how doctors treat or save lives? Well, some doctors. Let's just go there. Most doctors, obviously, right? Have you paid attention to how they save lives, how they pay attention to money? Glad you are here. What is going on? So if you've ever paid attention to a doctor, saving your life, if you would, maybe not to that extreme, but maybe you went for just a flu or a cold, or maybe even COVID, and they saved you. Now, it may not be your life, but they saved you from that condition, from that situation. They got you out. Jenny, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you guys. So I've believed this for a long time, but I don't think I've ever shared this on a live before. But here it is. I really truly feel that physicians, doctors, surgeons, physicians in general, are the best salespeople on the planet Earth. I'm not even kidding. Doctors, and some of you are nurses, right? So that's good. You may, believe me or agree with me, or you may not. But I truly believe that doctors and surgeons and physicians, if you would, they are the best salespeople on the planet Earth. I'm gonna prove it to you. I'll share with you why. Okay. Well, one is that you go to them, right? You go to them. So you have a condition, you are having something, and you need to go see a doctor, and now you look for a doctor. Now, that's where a marketing comes into play, right? The doctors that market themselves out there for them to be found by people who are looking for them. That's the first step in sales, isn't it? You got to market yourself, your product, whatever it is you're doing. If you don't market it, how are people going to come to you, right? So the first thing is they market themselves. They're out there. They're telling you what they do, You can Google them, you can Facebook them, you can YouTube them, you can TikTok them, Instagram them, you can do all kinds of stuff, and boom, they are there. PK, Peter, what is going on? Welcome. So, the doctors market themselves, and they market themselves really well, right? And then you go to them, they market themselves and their products, right? They're foot doctors, they're this doctor, that doctor, right? They're pancreas doctor, they're gastro doctor, Now, check out the referral business between doctor to doctor. You go to a doctor and they say, you know what, you really got to see this specialist. I know one. I happen to know one. And what are you going to do? You're going to go somewhere else? 9 out of 10 times, you're going to go with the referral, right? So not only they market themselves really well, but they market other doctors well. They always know another doctor. Who, right? Listen, I'm seeing a few doctors, right? And it's amazing. I actually have found my primary doctor now that I've been with him for about 3 months. I actually really like this guy, and it's kind of rare for me to say I really like a doctor. I like most of them, but I've seen plenty in my lifetime, if you would. But I really like this doctor, and it's amazing. I can tell him, hey, I need a such and such doctor, which is not even in his realm, and he says, oh, I know that doctor. I know a doctor. Now, 9 out of 10 times, I'm not going to go out there and research another doctor when I got referred by this one, right? So I'm just going to go with this one. They market themselves, they market other people, they market really well. But here's where the sales pitch comes into play. When you go in there, I want you to pay real good attention here. Those of you who are in direct sales, in network marketing, in mortgage business, in real estate, in car sales, whatever the heck you sell. Maybe you sell refrigerators. I don't care. Pay real good attention here. Learn from the doctors, okay? When you go to a doctor, they sell you on the drugs that you got to take, right? They sell you on the drugs, they sell you on the surgery, they sell you on the treatment. Now, it might not be drug, but they sell you on the treatment. How do they sell you on the treatment? It's the how. This is the reason why doctors beat salespeople at their own game. And nobody hates doctors. Everybody's all up on salespeople, but they don't pay attention over here what's going on with the doctors. Hold on. How do they sell you? Do they sit there and sell you, you know, this drug will do, you sit down on your chair and they go, no. You know what they do? They just sit there and you just, oh, doc, this has happened, this. They don't say a word. And then what do they do at the end? Nobody hates doctors. and you know what they do at the end? They go, you need to take this. Which pharmacy? And they didn't even say anything. They took you, they brought you in their office, right? They brought you in their office. They didn't say much to you. You like beg to see them after like 3 months of waiting. You go in, they barely say anything. They just ask a bunch of questions. And then you just vomit everything all over them. And they say, oh, okay, you need to take this. And you need to do this surgery. And you need to do this. And you need to do that. Now, they give you what? A way out, which is what? You can get a second opinion. If you really want to. Isn't that how they say it? Or am I missing something? Do they just sit there and go, you know what? In fact, I know another doctor. I want you to go see him. I don't know him, but never, right? They sell you on the product. They sell you on the surgery. They sell you on everything. They get rid of the competition. They don't let you go somewhere else. Are you following me right here? If you got a doctor friend, I got plenty of doctor friends. Tag them. I challenge every one of them. Every one of them. Every single one of them. I don't care if they're a chiropractor or brain surgeon. Okay? They get rid of the competition. They sell you on their product, which is their drug, which is displayed in their office, and the drug company is giving them that drug. Hey, you can hate me if you want. I don't care. It's the real talk, right? All this is happening, and the way they're doing it is this. Are you ready for this? And this is why their salespeople are getting beat by doctors in their own game. Network marketers are getting beat in their own game. Direct sellers are getting beat. Because we go in there, we could learn a lot from the doctors. We don't know what just happened. When you go to a doctor, you come out, you just don't know what just happened. You're like, I'm having surgery Thursday, and I'm supposed to take all these pills, and I'm supposed to have this test. Isn't that how you talk? You literally have no idea what just happened. You're like, what just happened right now? Isn't that a buyer's remorse? I'm not bagging on doctors. I just want you to know I'm not. But I want to prove a point. When people say I'm not into sales, or I'm not a good salesperson, or oh, I hate salespeople, or oh, the stuff they sell. The whole planet Earth moves on sales. People are selling things, ideas, products, inventions, stuff all the time, all around you, and you yourself are involved. Okay? That's just reality. Now, the way doctors, they do it and why they're successful is this. When somebody comes to them and says, my stomach hurts, I have incredible pain in my stomach, I have no idea what this is, the doctor does this, sits there and says, okay, well, how long has this been happening? Where is it exactly? What makes it worse? What makes it better? Have you been throwing up? They ask you a bunch of questions. Now, you could be crawling in pain. You could be like, you could be like scratching the walls from pain. I've been in that situation, okay? The doctor is still asking their questions. They don't really, they care, but they gotta ask those questions. Now, versus, I could go to a doctor and say, doc, I'm hurting. My stomach is all over the place. I'm hurting. I'm in a lot of pain. And I'm just like squirming in pain and everything. And the doctor says, oh, Sean, hold on one second. He gets up, he stands up, and he makes a fist, and bam! He punches himself right in the stomach so hard that he almost has to grasp for his own air. And he sits down in his chair and he goes, oh, I think I know how you feel. How long after this would you get up and just like run out of that office? Ironically, what I want to end with is this. When somebody's in a quicksand, when somebody is hurting, when somebody is in pain, somebody is in need of help, it does not help them if you jump in their situation with them. It doesn't help me if the doctor punches himself in the stomach. How's that going to help me? It won't. It will do no such thing to me. It won't help me. How they sell is they don't stand up and punch themselves in the stomach. They sit there, they ask a lot of questions, they figure it out, put a solution together based on what they know, what they've studied, their experience, what they've seen, all that together. They put a solution in their head together and they share it with you in a way that you could not say no. Exactly. Who would do that by a crazy doctor or a crazy person? But we do that all day long. You know how we do that all day long? When somebody says, I'm hurting, this whole job hunt thing is just hurting. And then you turn around and you say, you know what, me too, man. It's just, oh man, my job hunt is worse. It's so much worse. That doesn't help much, does it? Because that person can't help you. They're already in a mess, right? They're already telling you it sucks. And then how are they supposed to help you? Are you like competing for like who's worse? It doesn't help if you jump into quicksand. You both are gonna quickly go down. It's best to stay outside and pull somebody out. How? You listen, you pay attention, you ask a bunch of questions, and if you have a solution, you share it. Now, like I said, nobody hates the doctors when they literally shove that prescription up your face. Like literally. They schedule your surgery like 3 days out. They're like, you're going in. Like you're like, what just happened right now? Nobody hates that. But if a salesperson suggests a product to you or something, you trip out. You know what it is at the end of the day? You're gonna like this one. People don't like sales. I mean, people don't hate sales. Okay. They don't like sales people. People don't hate sales. People buy and sell all the time. What the heck? Nobody on this planet Earth, nobody hates sales. Everybody looks for a sale. Everybody buys. Everybody sells. You know what people hate? People hate rude, obnoxious, crazy salespeople. That's what they hate. Some people go buy a mansion for millions of dollars and they love their sales agent, even though they know he got hundreds of thousands of commish. But they love it. So if you're out there and you got a product, you got a service, you're out there with it, like they say, don't hate the game, hate the player, right? So if you're out there, just do like a doctor. Ask a bunch of questions. Present the solution in a way that they could see no other alternative if that's what you really believe in. That doesn't mean knock everything else out, just shove something up somebody's face. It means if you really believe your solution is the solution, then present it in a way that they can't say no. I mean, that's the art of sales, I believe. That's where you get good at sales. Why? Because they want that product. It's not like you all of a sudden magically appeared and you're like, yes, this product. No, they, hello, they Googled it. They went on Amazon, like they're looking for this product. You know what I mean? So present it in a way that there's no other alternative. And make it an obvious choice, what I mean. So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. If you're a doctor or a nurse, you know, I love you guys. Nurses, let me just end with this. Nurses, if you are a nurse and you and I have ever communicated, you know the first thing I've ever said to any nurse I've ever met is that I have so much respect for what you do and I could never do what you do. And if it weren't for you, I'd be dead twice. That's what I've said to you. So you can go back to you because that is exactly what I say to every single nurse that I meet. So, so much love. I'm telling you, if it weren't for you guys, I'd be dead twice. So, two major situations. So, anyway, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I'd love to get your feedback. Oh my goodness. Do I dare to say? I'd love to get your feedback on this. Drop your thought. Be brave. I'm brave. Drop it down in the comments here. And let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. Hey, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, you got a couple docs, you know, tag them. Hey, tag them. Oh, by the way, look, Many doctors, oh man, I could go on I literally could go on for days on this. Many doctors have other businesses that are not even doctor related. Yeah. Restaurants, gas stations, car washes, bakeries, florists. Yeah, they do a lot of other stuff on the side. So anyway, if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Tag a couple of docs, nurses, or stuff to this, and share it on your wall. I appreciate that. And I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.